over there. I gotta look over here. Phase 3. So, anyways, people like short videos. That way if I do it this way, just watch one, man. If you don't want to watch the other two, don't watch them. I don't care. So I'm at the picnic table and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. And some things had happened that prior week, and well, over that whole period of time. During that period of time, I actually ended up in a mental hospital. I didn't have to stay at the hospital because I didn't think I was that crazy, but apparently if you like, I don't know, punch yourself and stuff like that, they think you're crazy. If you're doing that, don't tell your doctor unless you want help. So I say that, and it's so like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe that. I would have tiny little bruises all over my legs because I used to punch my legs. And I wore rings all the time, so yeah, bruises. So I say to her, yeah, mental hospital, 4 weeks. Just real quick on that one. I just had to go like this thing every single day, and I learned something from everything I've done in my life, all the therapy and all that crazy stuff. But this place, I just learned that I wasn't alone. For some reason, I thought I was the only person that was in my head like me, and that had been hurt the way I had been hurt. And I learned in this place that I wasn't alone. So, but God was bringing me to actually really where I am right this second. So, so I say to her, listen, I couldn't wait to see you. I was trying to get in contact with you because I thought, hey, maybe, like one day soon, like I would like maybe, maybe I would go to church with you guys. And she goes, oh, great. Because she was just this perky little thing. And Sunday we'll pick you up, or you can meet us there. You can meet us there. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't really, I didn't really think that quick, but I could probably, yeah, I can make Sunday work. I mean, I work on Sundays, but I let me ask my boss. And so, bam, I'm at church on Sunday, and so we're going through the thing, and the prayer thing they do apparently every time you go to church, and I almost feel like I'm there at that time. So I'm coming for that perspective. I'm thinking, what are they doing? And so, if you want to give your life to Christ, you just say this prayer, but everybody close your eyes in case you're embarrassed to do it. And if that's you, man, don't be embarrassed to do it, because it'll be the best thing you do in your whole life. So apparently, I'm standing next to Elizabeth. She's got her arm around me, and but I don't think she realizes I've raised my hand. And so finally the pastor, I guess, comes over and says, Elizabeth, she's got her hand up, because she kept like shaking me, like, she's got her hand up. And I'm like, I got my hand up, but I don't want to say it because, I don't want anybody to know I had my hand up, because I don't want to know I've given my life to Christ. Do people do that? And tell people? I don't know. It scared me. So, I scratch my nose. Bug. So, these are not professional videos. So, yeah, I gave my life to Christ, and one of the weird things that happened that time was I stopped swearing immediately. I didn't realize it right away, but it was like, and I swear like a trucker, with the F. And so it was weird. A couple of days went by. All of a sudden, when people would swear, I would like cringe, and I would be like, whoa, what is wrong with me? And so, in the beginning, it just was these gradual changes, and, it was just, yeah, I was born again. I'm like 37 years old, so we're going fast forward 30 years, and, yeah, and the ride begins. Because this time when I got saved, God put somebody in my life who would guide me for quite some time, and definitely get me on the right track with being a Christian, following Jesus, and following my destiny, and doing what God has purposed me to do. So I know I joke around a lot when I come on and make these videos, but for me, giving my life to Christ was the best thing that I ever did, and it brought about the most significant change in my life. The pills didn't change me. The alcohol didn't change me. Drugs, sex, men, money, running, stopping, nothing changed me until I made that decision. And if that's something you're contemplating and you don't believe or you're unsure, try it. All you can do is try it. It won't burn your skin. I love you, and Jesus loves you. And I'm just going to reach in here and shut this off.